This is a logo for Steel, or the Pittsburgh Steelers. Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And usually if I'm doing something related to football, I'll wear the Ravens jersey. Since I'm talking about Pittsburgh Steelers, and all of you Pittsburgh Steeler fans, I won't wear the Ravens jersey. I've got an old Redskins jersey on instead. And looking at the logo itself, it's the gold one stands for coal, red stands for iron ore, and the blue stands for steel scrap. I'm going to look around on the internet and see if I can find a little history about the logo itself. I have actually discussed the subject of why the Steelers have the logo on one side of the helmet. As a matter of fact, the only NFL team that does that. Of course, we know the Cleveland Browns have never had a logo on their helmet. And it says that the steel mark is a symbol created by the American Iron and Steel Institute in the form of a circle that's enclosed three hypocycloids and the word steel. So when the Steelers originally had that logo, I believe it had the word steel on it, and then later on Steelers. And it says that they are three different colors. And like I said, that yellow's for coal, orange for ore, and blue for steel scrap. When the logos first arrived, Art Rooney had owned the Steelers at the time, wasn't certain that they would look good on a solid gold helmet. That was what the Steelers had prior to black. Equipment manager was instructed to put them only on one side of the helmet as a visual test. The 62 Steelers finished 9-5, become the winningest team in franchise history, and qualified for the playoffs, which was a postseason exhibition pitting the second place teams from each of the NFL's two conferences. And that's when the helmets were changed to black, so the logo would show better. And that's basically why it's on the one side of the helmet. At the time, they weren't sure whether they wanted to continue to have a logo or not, and they just kind of stuck with that. And it's always been that way. It's always just been on one side of the helmet. But that's what those hypocycloids mean. Those three colors are on there, and instead of orange, it kind of looks more like a gold color to me. I don't know. I mean, it's just my opinion. I've never really thought of Steelers having any kind of orange in their colors. It's like gold, red, and black, white. Those are basically the Steeler colors that I'm familiar with. And that I saw that on Facebook and just thought I'd go and discuss, what those three colors on the logo represent. Like I said, I'm kind of in the line on ideas for shows to do. I'm looking for more ideas. Fortunately, more come to me, and a lot of times I find things on Facebook that give me ideas as well. And with that being said, like, subscribe, share as always. Thanks for watching.